Here we go. 16-foot clamp rack. We have our little spindle sander here, and then a large belt sander. This machine here is a Balestrini mortiser. We mortise and tenon our doors together. This machine here is a dovetail machine for doing our drawers. This is the Balestrini tenoner. These machines are actually made for making chairs. We got a saw, one saw stop. This is one of our SCMI panel saws. We have another one in the other shop. North field bandsaw. This is some of the work that we're doing right now. Now we're going to go into the grinding room. We have a template maker upstairs in office. It's a CNC basically that cuts plastic templates of the knives that we're doing. And this is the grinding machine here. It's a Foley bell saw. Here, I'll show you one of the templates of knives. Switch gears for the shop. All of these drawers are full of knives. Been filling them up for the last 30 years. Here's our resaw bandsaw. It'll cut a 14-inch board into like an 8-inch strips. We use it for doing glue ups when we're doing laminations. This is a straight line glue saw. We can basically take the sawed edge off of this and glue it to another one. Laser guided. 24-inch planer. SCMI, of course. And then here's our 16-inch joiner. Machine here's a double end trim saw made by AMGA. So you can set those at 45 if you want to, or whatever distance up to 10 feet. Alright, here's our 42-inch sander, 2 heads, 80 and 120. This is the 5-head molder. SCMI. Show you all the heads, and here you can't see them all, but this is the first one that basically planes the bottom. First knife. Second knife is hidden. This is the main head. And then there's an auxiliary head underneath that we usually use for toothing, casing, or wide pieces. These are our offices. Another saw stop. This is our line boring machine for adjustable shelves. This is an arch molder, so we use to make our circular casing and stuff. We have 3 spindle shapers in the shop, including this middle one, which is a tilter. Casing that I made for a job. Had to carve the corners here. We don't have a machine that'll do that tight of a radius. This machine is Tiger Stop, and we have it hooked up to our hauncher so that when we do wall paneling that has multiple panels, we can set certain stops on there where it'll jack miter it. And this is my area coming up here, my assembly area. There's my lathe. And my 3 tables. I basically have this whole building to myself for assembly. I'm gonna walk into the other building now. And this is mostly an assembly area. This is a press for doing hinges. There's a dowel machine. More assembly area. And then this is our edge bander. Another saw stop. And then we have another SCMI panel saw here. This one is electronic. The other one's old school. Well, let's walk across the street into our storage area. Beautiful morning in Houston. This is our plywood and flat good area. And then these are our lumber racks. Walk into the spray booth here. We have 2 spray booths. We don't do any spraying ourselves, but we do have the painters come and paint or finish, whatever. That was my old mini lathe there. Alright, this is our air-conditioned storage space. Keep all of our moldings and stuff we ran ready for a job until it goes out in the field. There's another room back there. Here's our veneer and our laminate storage. We don't do a lot of laminate. Do mostly millwork. Did a video on that arch jam. More lumber storage back here. That's old lumber. Special lumber, let's call it. Here's our platform assembly and more lumber storage. Thanks for watching, guys.